How's it going, everyone? My name is Rune, and welcome to a brand new series here on my channel where we're going to be playing LA Noire. So the reason we're playing through LA Noire is because I've been kind of craving a little more of a mystery type game, and this kind of was just the game that fit the category that I have. I have another one that I wanted to do, but it's a little more dialogue heavy, and I think that I need to play something a little more casual that doesn't require me talking every 5 seconds. So this will be nice. So, cut the shit. Let's get into it.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Okay, so these first few cases, if you don't know, are essentially tutorial missions. This one, the first... Okay, so I didn't say this, but I have played enough of this to know what's going on in the beginning here. So what they do here... Okay, so this first mission, this first case is a evidence search. It's going to teach us how to, like, find things. I know where the gun is, and then the next one, I'll talk about it when we get to it.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay, so we'll come through here.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
Yeah, so I
Two
didn't...
heads are always better than one.
I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't realize that you could actually go up to your partner and ask him for hints. So this is the evidence searching thing. For some,
Junk.
it's kind of clever because they put an item right in right in your line of like walking to like kind of give you that hey, you can do a thing here
It's not
type
my
deal.
job to pick through other people's trash.
It's the heat. And we'll come back here. We'll see the gunshot. We can run. And somehow Cole, our wonderful officer,
What have you got,
sees.
Phelps? Anything?
Oh well, not that. He doesn't see them. That's pretty obvious.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
We walk over here, and Cole magically knows that it's up there. Somehow he sees it in the reflection.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way
All
up
right,
there.
and then we come over here.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
I don't know.
We need to find a way up.
I don't get how this drain pipe is able to carry what I'm assuming is like a 180-pound man.
What kind
Those are
of
pretty
junk did
thin
he
and
find?
flimsy looking. I mean, look at that thing. Look at it. Okay, so we'll come over here, grab the gun. It's a nice gun too.
Smith & Wesson, serial S7189.
How you doing, Cole?
Doing
Found it
good.
yet?
No, I didn't find it. Just kidding. Pop it open. 2 shots.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Mm-hmm. I like how he talks like that. Alright, so now what we do is Cole's a...
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Yep.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
So, yeah, we're going to go to a local gun store, which happens to be open at like 10:30 at night. It's a 24/7 now. It's 24/7. Also, I'll talk about the graphics a little
Are you
bit.
sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm
You'll
in
notice
doing some
how kind of
The secret
bad
seems to
it
give us
looks,
a damn.
but in
Such a
20, I
little
remember
Boy
in
Scout.
2011, these guys
Can't wait to
looked
get out of that
awesome. It
uniform,
was still a
can
little weird, but it looked good
Rather
enough
round
to
up
like
drunks and help old ladies
be
across the road.
impressive.
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
All right, let's get to the car.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
I remember the driving being really bad in this, and when I played it the first time, like 5 years ago, I remembered like letting my partner drive the entire time because I could not. I crashed into everything. I killed so many people, unintentionally too. That was the worst part. We sell ammo. I also like that this guy's just awkwardly standing at the counter. Hey, man.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
It's really
It's about
convenient.
something bad, right?
It's really convenient. This
Model
just
27 with pearl
happens to be
grips,
the store
Cole.
that sold it.
You see it on there?
Nickel plated pearl grip. Over here. Pearl grip. There it is. Oh no, not it. There.
We're in luck.
Errol Schroeder.
203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in
Look
February
at that hand. That's a
46.
nice hand.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Thanks, man.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way,
All
Gunga
right,
Din.
to Schroeder's apartment.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Stay on this road.
Ooh.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
All right, and then this will show you how to like interact with buildings and figure out like little things like rooms, because occasionally I think we end up having to like come to people's apartments and do evidence searches and stuff like that. Could be wrong, but you know.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
All right, up the stairs, and then we also get to learn hand-to-hand combat, which happens a couple times. Also, let's try not to lose our hat.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Yep. So hand-to-hand combat time.
Huh?
That was a very...
It's really awkward, but it's okay. Ow, no. I've also been playing Bully in my free time, so this is a little weird. Okay.
Ralph, you all right?
I didn't lose their hat.
Fine, I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Oh, now
Keep
he's
an eye
got
on
his gun
Ralph.
out.
I'm gonna take a look around.
I wanna, what's with the red light here? I've seen this a few times. Is that just in a, like a, oh, okay, it's just the light. Okay. We'll look over here. All right. Okay, so I know what we're gonna look at. I just gotta figure out why. Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Who's Floyd Rose?
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a
Is
commendation.
that a detective?
Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest.
Schlongs and hornets
Call it in,
nest,
partner.
please.
And leave the book where you found it.
We're not gonna get into real detective work yet.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Because we gotta learn how to shoot, which is what our next case is.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the 3 fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All 3 of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
So what this quest essentially is here for is to literally just teach you how to use guns, cover systems, and shit like that. It's a pretty straightforward mission, but you know, it's kind of required. Turn, please. Yeah, this is pretty simple. It's like, okay, you can get guns from your trunk. Usually we'll probably end up sticking to just a regular... Oh, camera. Got him. Ugh, okay. That was... Normally I don't get that one guy. Oh, I dropped the shotgun. Okay, well, I'm using a pistol now, I guess.
Find some cover!
Alright, actually, that... Oh, I picked up the shotgun again.
Goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't
I didn't know you could do that.
Take it slow.
Alright, we got one guy behind the counter. Come on, pop out, please. We got one guy up here.
Stay down!
Bam. Nice and simple. That's the entire
That's it?
mission.
We got them all?
Case.
I think we
whatever
got
you
'em,
call
Cole.
it.
Should be all
Nice
clear.
and easy. These are also nice cars.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Okay, so in that last section, I accidentally forgot to turn the microphone on, so either you guys are going to just watch me do that, or we're skipping right here. Either way, sorry about that. I don't know how I didn't catch that before. I usually, like, glance over at the recording every once in a while. Okay, so this tutorial section is essentially just a... It's a chase. It's kind of like to teach us, like, how to chase, I guess.
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
And that's about it.
From there right now.
Get down, young man. You're grounded. We're going to let him climb up this a bit, because if we don't, he'll kick us a bit. He'll kick us. Oh, he deliberately waited. What a dick.
You fucking asked for it.
Assaulting a police officer, 5 years in prison.
No way I'm going back inside.
No, you're fucked now, fatso. Come at me, fucker.
I've done my time.
No, you haven't. Not after that.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ow. Ow, my hat.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Alright, for some reason, there's 2 of these sections. You know,
Come on then, pretty boy.
I seriously don't get why they give us 2 of these hand-to-hand combat sections. You could skip to the actual cases and nothing would change.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you.
Oh ho!
You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Burn?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Yeah, not 100% sure what all that was about.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear, this town is going straight.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode off here because in the next episode we'll get into some really heavy shit. We'll actually get into the meat of the game, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.